Mergers and acquisitions. This query trigger is available under CapEx and M&A section. This query trigger enables the user to find companies which were a party in events like mergers, takeovers, and acquisition, sale of assets deal during a specified date range. Let us understand the functioning of this query trigger with the help of an example. Suppose we want to find chemical companies which were a party in a sale of assets deals of rupees 100 million or more and were either the acquirer or the target company in the last year. To execute this query, you need to follow 7 steps. The first step is to select the radio buttons available under Find Companies That Are and select Deal Type. Let us select the radio button either available under Find Companies That Are and Sale of Assets available under Select Deal Type. The second step is to select the industry from Industry Classification Tree available in the user interface. Let us control-click on Chemicals and Chemical Products available under Manufacturing. The industry will get selected in Selected Industries box. The third step is to enter the range of cash consideration in the From and To boxes. Let us enter 100 in the From box and leave the To box blank. The fourth step is to enter the event date in the Query on Dates box and Output Dates box. The default entry in the Query on Dates box is D365, which implies searches on the events in the last 1 year. Let us retain the default selection in Query on Dates box as D365 and Output Dates box as AP. The fifth step is to choose the appropriate domain. There are 2 domains available, All Companies and Companies in Current OSC. The domain All Companies will conduct a search over all the companies available in the Prowess database. The domain Companies in Current OSC will conduct a filtering on the companies available in the current output sheet. The radio button of All Companies is selected by default and let us retain the default selection. The sixth step is to select the appropriate output destination from Select Output Destination box. There are 3 formats possible. The first is the OSC format, which lists the names of companies which have satisfied the criteria specified in the query trigger. The second output destination is the WS, which is the worksheet, which displays the company names along with mergers and acquisition details. The third output destination is the TXT output, which displays the data in a text file. The default selection is OSC. Let us change the default selection to WS, which is the worksheet. The 7th step is to click on the appropriate Execute option to run this query. We have selected the domain All Companies. We have 3 execute options available, which are Add to Current OSC and WS, Send to New OSC and WS, and Replace Current OSC and WS. Add to Current OSC and WS will add the qualifying companies in the current output sheet and will add the qualifying companies with its data in worksheet. Send to New OSC and WS will create a new output sheet and worksheet. Output sheet of only qualifying companies and worksheet of qualifying companies and its data. Replace Current OSC and WS will replace the contents in the output sheet with the qualifying companies and worksheet with qualifying companies and its data. Let us click on Send to New OSC and WS. The New Outputs button will start blinking as soon as the query is executed successfully. Click on it. OSC and WS will be selected by default in the Output Downloader box. You can click on the Continue button to download both these outputs. The worksheet will display the qualifying chemical companies which were a party to a sale of assets deal of rupees 100 million or more in the last year, along with its data. The output sheet will display the list of companies which matched the criteria given in the query trigger. To view the output sheet of companies, click on the Output View workspace and view the current output sheet.